Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so we're here for Monday Night Football and the Minnesota Vikings here. And so look at Alexander Madison here on the first carry here. 19 yards on the play. I had to double look there and make sure that we wasn't looking at Dalvin Cook there from years past. But man, Alexander Madison off the left end there already for 19 yards here. Wow. Wow. Kirk Cousins up under center, making adjustments. All right, so now, yep, still up under center. Multiple tight ends on the play. Two receivers, one back in the backfield. Play fake. Cousins looking. Cousins throws it. Gets the completion there. And Oliver's going to get back to the line of scrimmage there. So he gets the catch, but no yards. Second down coming up. And so, Carmichael, what's good with you? Carmichael says, hello, JB. How are you? I am good. I feel better. I think I sound better today, so I'm good. How about yourself? And so, Lewis, what's good with you? Lewis says, JB, thumbs up. How are you doing? And you're going under at 45. I took the under as well. Meanwhile, Cousins throws the ball. Is it going to be picked? It looks like a pick to me. It is a pick. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We see Kirk Cousins. We see prime time. We see already a mistake. Now, is it fully on him? No, I mean, Jordan Addison, he didn't really try to fight for that ball. But wow, what a play for the 49ers. Wow. And that time, I mean, Ward just took it. He wanted it more. He wanted it more. It was a 50-50 ball. Jordan Addison never was able to really reel it in there. And so, wow. Carmichael says he's good. Lewis says primetime nightmare. And so, oh man. Pass already to George Kittle. All right. Yeah, I am going to need the Vikings defense to, come out here and, do a little something, do a little something. And poor Kirk Cousins. Man, I should have took the over on interceptions for Kirk Cousins like I started to. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have did it. Should have did it. First play. All right, so here we go. Brock Purdy in the San Francisco 49ers offense here. Purdy is 10-1 as a starter. Shotgun formation. Purdy looking, throws it, gets the completion to Brandon Ayuk. That's going to be a first down, and something tells me we're going to be saying that a good amount today. Carmichael says you just need the 49ers defense to not score around 80 points. Well, if they're getting interceptions like that, then yeah, definitely make sure that's not the case. But you should be good. You should be good. Meanwhile, JB needs to make sure that Brock Purdy doesn't throw like 5 touchdowns or something crazy like that. All right, we got first and 10 for the 49ers out of the shotgun. Jennings goes in motion. Vikings are showing a lot of pressure here. Let's see if they send pressure. They drop guys back. Jennings gets it, and he's going to be about a yard shy of that first down mark for 2nd and 1 coming up. And if you're curious, yes, Christian McCaffrey is suiting up for this game. He is out there. But Christian McCaffrey, we know he's coming back from the injury. So I'll be really looking to see how they utilize Christian McCaffrey in that backfield and how many snaps. Is there any limitations, anything like that? But we'll see as the game continues to go on. 2nd and 1 here for the 49ers. Again, Brock Purdy coming out, passing 3 for 3 for 30 yards so far. He's up under center. We got a fullback in the backfield. Ayuk goes in motion. Gives it to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey gets brought down after picking up about 3 yards on the play. Again, it's the first drive offensively for the 49ers, and it started thanks to Kirk Cousins' interception. How many times have you heard that on primetime? And so, not the way he wanted to start it. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So we'll see how they respond next time they get the ball back. But right now, 49ers here in the red zone, trying to make it do what it do. At the 15-yard line, 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Purdy up under center. Gives it to Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey looking for a hole. And, oh, the ball came out. Was it a fumble? Was it a fumble? I thought he was down, but let's see what the officials say. It looked like he was down. You would think since it's Christian McCaffrey. Referee's saying the other direction here. They're saying that that's a turnover. Wow. Carmichael says, I have student-led conference tomorrow. You really don't want to do it? And so, oh, man, I feel you there. But think of it this way. After tomorrow, it'll be done. Lewis says fumble. He knows what it is. He knows what it is. So let's check the replay, though. Let's make sure. So, Christian McCaffrey, that was a clean fumble. That was a clean fumble on the play. Lewis said he needed this turnover. I needed this turnover. I took the under as well. So, absolutely. Absolutely. And so, C-Mac coughing up the ball, not something that I get to say every day. All right, so now the Vikings here. You survived the interception Kirk Cousins threw. Let's go out there and let's see how they respond now. Defense, feeling confident. Carmichael says you need some Alexander Madison points. And so bet that. Absolutely. I need Alexander Madison to get some carries here. I took the over at, I think, 11.5 for carries, 11.5 or 12. So get about 13 rushing carries today. Lewis says Texas up 3-0 in the first inning. And so, oh, nice. Nice. All right, again, we are at the commercial here. Again, we're in the first quarter, 10 minutes and 54 seconds into it, and both teams have already turned the ball over in this one. All right, JB's just going to continue to check and see what all does JB need to happen today for today to be a fantastic day for JB. All right, so I'm going to need KJ Osborne to get me about 40 receiving yards as well. Okay. A lot of work to be done. All right, meanwhile, though, since we are at the commercial, this is the perfect opportunity for me to set up the poll question while we have a minute. All right, let's get the poll question up. Hopefully this time you guys should be able to see the poll question this time. All right, so, oh man, is it really not showing the poll question? Oh, okay, I was about to say, like, is it really not showing? All right, we got to vote in for the Vikings here. Lewis says, good stop, Vikings. All right, so here we go. Kirk Cousins, a fumble center from their own 11-yard line. Gives it to Alexander Madison. Oh, he's going to be met by the D lineman there. Excellent job there by Hargrove getting in the backfield there. And so Madison loses 2 yards on that carry. Second down coming up. 2nd and 12 coming up. In this game, it's going to be a lot on Kirk Cousins. He doesn't have Justin Jefferson to look to here, so I expect that means going to be utilizing, obviously, Alexander Madison in the backfield. But I expect Hawkinson to have a big game. KJ Osborne as well. They're going to need Jordan Addison to have one of his better games, too, if they're going to have a chance. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. 49ers bringing pressure. Cousins threw it up there, but he got hit while he threw it. There. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 12. And right now, it's starting to feel like this 49ers defense, they're getting after it here. 3rd and 12. Kirk Cousins got to protect the football here. Trying to get that 1st down, but ultimately protect the ball. All right, shotgun again. Hawkinson goes in motion. Kirk's making adjustments. See if the offensive line can give him time here. And he throws it to Hawkinson, who gets the first down. Just like that. When in doubt, you find Hawkinson. He's just that good. First down, Minnesota. All right, 4 votes in, 3. Make that now 5 votes and 4 for the 49ers. Lewis says, nice play. And so, yes. And it was a critical play, too. Critical play simply because you don't want to punt the ball from that far deep within your own territory. All right, so we got 1st and 10. Cousins up under center. Quick pass. Caught by Addison. And Addison is going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards in the play, which again helps JB's fantasy football team also, in which we are up, but you know, we like to keep scoring. 2nd and 6, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back from their own 29-yard line. Kirk Cousins making adjustments here. Again, 2nd and 6. Cousins looking, throws it, and that's going to be completed once again to Jordan Addison for yet another catch. This time it comes with a first down. Picked up 11 yards on the play. Lewis says you picked the Vikings on the poll, and so Lewis, I know exactly why you did that. You're trying to mock us here. This was a mockery. I know exactly why. But Sergio, what's good with you? What's good with you? How are you? And he says, let's go 49ers. And so, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. How are you? All right, so we got 1st and 10. This time we got a fullback in the backfield. 2 seconds here. Got to snap the ball. They do. They get it to Alexander Madison, and Madison running hard here. Picks up 5 yards on the play. If he continues to run like this, he'll get his carries. Carmichael says, in one of your leagues, you're 6-0 and you need 12 points from Christian McCaffrey. And so, well, this is Christian McCaffrey here. So as long as he stops, as long as he doesn't fumble again, I think he should be good. But, man, that's great. That's great. How many people is in that league? Lewis says, Niners, your money team, but got the Vikings covering +7. Okay, bet. Braden, what's good with you? All right, so we got a penalty here. Things were moving too good to be true. And so let's see if the referee's going to call, but this should. All right, it's going to actually be encroachment there against the 49ers there. So, okay, so that's going to gift them with another first down. Again, this drive started back from like their own 11-yard line. CG&M, it's been a minute. What's good with you? What's good with you? He says, what up with you? I am doing good, you know, coming back actually from a small cold. I'll call it a minor cold, but feeling much better these days. How about yourself? All right, play fake. Cousins throws it and gets the completion to Hawkinson. And Hawkinson already with 2 catches for 38 yards. So if you missed it, first pass Kirk Cousins threw it again. It was picked off. He's like, let's just go ahead and get that interception out the way. But after that, he's been out here slinging it now. I like it. And he is searching for Hawkinson. Carmichael says it's a 10-man league. Lewis says, come on, Niners, time to step up that defense. Let's go. All right, here we go. Out of the shotgun. Madison goes in motion. Oh, sorry, he went to the other side. Cousins. And before that play can get off, there is a penalty. And Cousins is frustrated. He knows that the momentum right now, they don't need anything negative to mess up that momentum. So Braden says, not watching the game. Did both teams turn the ball over? Yes. The Vikings had the football first, Braden, and Kirk Cousins threw an interception. And then the 49ers were running the ball with Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey fumbled the football. So both teams turned the ball over. So this is the second offensive possession of the game here for the Minnesota Vikings. Here in the first quarter with 6 minutes to go. Out of the shotgun. Get it to Alexander Madison. Madison's got room. Look at that. 13 yards on the carry. This is the Alexander Madison I thought I was drafting in my other fantasy league. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. 4 carries, 35 yards, and that's going to continue to give this Minnesota Vikings the balance that they're definitely going to need tonight. Carmichael says, yeah, a Kirk INT and a Christian McCaffrey fumble. All right, the 2nd and 2. Gives it to Alexander Madison again, and Madison runs hard there, picks up a yard on the play, or maybe half a yard. 3rd down coming up. Again, still here in the first quarter with 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go here on 3rd down coming up for the Minnesota Vikings. They've looked to Hawkinson quite a few times here in this one. And so with 3rd down here, if they opt not to run the ball, I can certainly see them aiming for Hawkinson again. All right, here in the shotgun. Tight end goes in motion. Cousins in the pocket. Throws it, and that's going to be a touchdown. Look at that. Touchdown. And hey, that's Jordan Addison. That's going to help my fantasy team out even more. Even more. Carmichael says that decision you made to pick up Josh Downs in Fantasy League was a great decision. It really was. It really was. There were some great moves this year in free agency that have taken place. But man, what a drive by the Minnesota Vikings. Again, the drive started off from their own 11-yard line. And Kirk Cousins, he was decisive. Alexander Madison, he ran hard. He had a couple big runs on that drive. Meanwhile, PAT attempt is good. And so the Minnesota Vikings, they score first. They're up 7-0. Some weird things happen, I'm telling you. Wow, how about that? Wow. Lewis says, oh no. He's shocked. He can't believe it. He can't believe it. And that's going to take us to the commercial. But when we come back, we'll see how the San Francisco 49ers respond. When they were out there, the one drive that they did have, Brock Purdy, he was 3 of 3 for 30 yards. He looked like he was getting it going. But the Christian McCaffrey fumble is what messed up that drive. Otherwise, they looked like they were headed towards some point. So we'll see if they can keep that same momentum up. But you're Minnesota. You're here at home. You got absolutely nothing to lose. Everybody's already saying tank for next year. You ain't got Justin Jefferson. They're talking about they want Kirk Cousins traded before the trade deadline, some people and stuff like that. So you just go out there and you just play your best. Just go out there. It's prime time. You're at home. Just go ahead and feed off the crowd, feed off the energy, and you never know what happens. There's nothing more dangerous than a team that's got nothing to lose but everything to gain at home on a primetime game. I'm telling you, weird things happen sometimes for primetime matchups. Carmichael says you're putting Justin Fields up for trade right now. And so bet. Okay, I wish you were in my other league. Because my other league, I've got Sam Howell and nobody else. And so in that league, I am desperate for a quarterback. Ever since Anthony Richardson got hurt, yeah, JB will not be making this mistake next year at all. At all. All right, but that was a big touchdown there for the Minnesota Vikings. Again, Kirk Cousins threw that touchdown there to Jordan Addison for the touchdown. All right, let's see. Carmichael says, JB, what did you think about the Kevin Bird trade to the Eagles? And so I think that the Eagles, they definitely love making trades with the Tennessee Titans. That's for sure. But that was big. I get it that they had, a couple injuries in the secondary, but that was a big-time trade right there. That's only going to help the Eagles get even better. So I like the move for them. And as for Tennessee, thinking about the future, we'll see how that pans out. But man, the Eagles, they just know how to they know how to get the best trades out of from Tennessee. So I guess they're just good trade partners at this point. You said you had anything Richardson on your team for 1 week until he got injured in one league. And so, yeah, I traded Jordan Madison for him in my other league because I desperately needed a quarterback at that time because I had Daniel Jones, and it was just bad. It was real bad. So I was desperate. So I made the trade and was able to acquire him just for him to get hurt. And then we're back to square one. Let's see. Braden says, Carmichael, you want Jimmy G for Fields? Kickoff on the way. All right, no return. So we'll see San Francisco come out for the second time here offensively and see how things look for them. Again, last time was Christian McCaffrey with a fumble, which is not something that you hear every day. So Michael says, no, Braden, I don't want Jimmy G for Fields. He's like serious inquiries only. But yeah, it's fantastic job by the Vikings that last drive for me. That shows we're going to be in for a great game today. Again, still first quarter, 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go. San Francisco 49ers here with the football. Jennings goes in motion. Two receivers, two tight ends, one back. They feed it to Christian McCaffrey. They went right back to him, and he picks up 2 yards. He's got 3 carries for 7 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up from the San Francisco 27-yard line. Oh, look at that. San Francisco's first touchdown allowed in the first quarter, and it happened to also be the Vikings' first time scoring in the first quarter this season, a touchdown. Lewis says, let's go run the ball. Lewis says, run the ball. All right, heavy formation here. Got a fullback back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Purdy up under center. Quick pass to Brandon Ayuk there. I like the play. Picks up about 10 yards on the play and a first down for the San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy starting off 4 for 4 for 40 yards. Carmichael said that would be like trading prime Tom Brady for Nathan Peterman because Fields can be a great fantasy quarterback. Wow. JB cannot agree with that statement, though. I mean, it's just too drastically different. But in the zone, the man of the hour, what's good with you? And he said, my guy upset tonight. Meanwhile, C-Mac with the carry. Picks up 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming up. He's got 4 carries for 13 yards in this one. But, man, what's good with you in the zone? I know you see your Vikings up right now, 7-0. Again, 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Purdy's going to line up in a shotgun. Gets the snap. And before the play can get off here, we've got a penalty. False start on the offense there. They called against George Kittle, so that's going to back them up 5 yards. 2nd and 9 coming up. All right, again, we got 17 votes and 65% believe the San Francisco 49ers will win. 35% believe that the Vikings will pull off this upset here on prime time. Should Kirk Cousins lead the Vikings to victory, do we drop the whole primetime Kirk Cousins thing, or is that there for life? Like, is it going to be there for life? How do you guys feel about that? All right, so shotgun formation. Purdy throws it over the middle, gets the completion to Jennings. Big play, and a big first down. Okay. That's 18 yards he picked up on the play. So 18 yards there for Juwan Jennings. He's already got 2 catches in this one for 27 yards. Let's see. And the zone says, Kirk, you're quarterback in fantasy football, and you're losing. How much you losing by? How much you losing by? And who you playing against? I think I glanced at yours earlier. I might actually need you to get a W, but I can't remember who you're playing against. All right, 1st and 10. Gets the snap, Purdy looking, throws it over the middle, and incomplete there. Far too high for his intended target, which was George Kittle. I mean, Kittle's got ups, but he ain't got that kind of ups now. I mean, you would have needed an escalator to get up there and reach that one now. That was pretty high. Let's see, Lewis says, let's go Vikings, step up that defense. And as Zoe says, you think there's there for life, and so that's there for life. And so, yeah, let me check and see who it is that you're going against here. And so, let me see. Okay. So you're playing against the Sports Blitz. Okay, so I got you. You got him and KJ Osborne. Okay, I need KJ Osborne to give me a lot of yards. Purdy avoiding a rush somehow. Purdy on the move. He's going to run. Look at that. You don't get to see Brock Purdy take off and run too many times in the game. I mean, he can do it, but he opts not to at that time. Being a playmaker, using his legs here. 18 yards on the scramble. You say like 12 points of playing the sports blitz, and so yes, the sports blitz has been secretly in the background. I've been noticing acquiring. He acquired Justin Jefferson. He picked up the rookie running back for the Dolphins. He's picking up a lot of guys, and I'm looking at it like if his team is healthy at the end of the year, they could be a problem. So please beat his team, and let's keep his team out of that playoff picture because I have been noticing that. Quick pass, Brandon Ayuk, and he picks up about 4 yards before being shoved out of bounds. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now we're at the Minnesota 22-yard line here. Okay, so far on this drive, 7 plays, 53 yards, 3 minutes and 50 seconds to turn time possession off the clock. Can the Vikings come up with another turnover in this situation? 2nd and 5. And Lewis, I know we took the under, but both teams are moving the ball extremely well. If not for turnovers, there'd be quite a few more points on the board, I feel like. Takes the snap out of the shotgun, feeds it to C-Mac, and C-Mac picks up maybe a yard on the play. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, it is the Minnesota Vikings who lead 7-0. Lewis says missed tackles. He can't stand it. This is Chicago Bear in him. He cannot stand seeing missed tackles. All right, let's see. But we are at the end of the first quarter. Gives JB an opportunity to check and see what else does JB need to happen tonight. So I need either George Kittle or Alexander Madison to score a touchdown at some point in this game. Not both, just one of them, at least one of them. What else do I need today? I need Alexander Madison to get at least 12 carries in the game, so I'm feeling good about that. Okay, let's see what else. I need it to stay under 45 in terms of total points. Let's see, what else do I need? KJ Osborne, need him to get me 39 receiving yards today. Let's see, what else do I need? All right, so yeah, that's some of the stuff that JB needs. Okay, so yeah, that's some of the stuff that JB needs. And again, we are at the commercial here. Well, we got 21 votes, so we're off to a great start here. Like to see it here Monday night. You know, the week officially started here, and we're at the best part of Monday, in my opinion, Monday Night Football. All right, so they're going to get ready to start the second quarter. All right, so 3rd and 5. San Francisco will be facing 3rd and 5. Let's see what they do here. So you're going to go 5 wide. Again, they're at the 22-yard line of the Minnesota Vikings here. Vikings showing pressure, but they drop guys back. Throws it and incomplete. Oh, incomplete. He was intending for that pass to get to Jawan Jennings there. Incomplete. 4th down coming up, and that's going to bring out the field goal unit. So good job there by the Minnesota Vikings. Carmichael says, yeah, my fantasy game is 118 to 60, so you think you're going to get your first win there? And so, oh, definitely. I mean, you let JB know if somebody comes back from that 118-60. I think I've only seen something like that once in my lifetime. I feel like that's a once in a lifetime type of thing if somebody comes back. Meanwhile, Jake Moody missed it. Wow. Okay, so he's had a tremendous season so far, but San Francisco comes away with nothing. How about that, Lewis? How about that? Lewis is like no good. Yes. How about that? Again, me and Lewis, we took the under. We've got nothing personal against 49ers there at all. It's just we took the under for total points scored there. But man, I'm shocked he missed it. I'm shocked he missed it. So, wow. So San Francisco early in this one, they have caught some unfortunate breaks. You had the Christian McCaffrey fumble. You also now got the missed field goal here. So let's see what Minnesota does here on this third drive out here. If they can go out here and add some more points and keep this momentum humming. Braden says, have some stuff to do. We'll be back later. I appreciate that heads up, Braden. Carmichael says he only has his defense. So, well, I did see a defense the first week of the season for the Cowboys defense get about, like 55 points or something like that. I've seen that happen before, but I don't think we're going to see anything like that tonight, apparently. Let's see. Carmichael says, if I lose, I'm going to just quit. And so I don't think you got to worry about that. And we are at the commercial. But hey, that gives us an opportunity once again. You guys let me know of a devastating fantasy football loss that you will never forget. Like a devastating fantasy football loss. Just go ahead and tell me about that. Oh man, what's good with you? And oh, Sess, what's good? JB is real crying in Buffalo still. They're mourning, they're weeping, and they're definitely not getting any sleeping, that's for sure. I mean, they have to be really frustrated. They lost head to head Josh Allen versus Zach Wilson, and now they've lost head to head with Josh Allen versus Mac Jones. So they're not sleeping well at night. It's extremely frustrating if you're Buffalo because it's like, man, like, what are we? What are we? Like, why are teams that we should be beating us? That's the question that the Buffalo Bills have to deal with right now. And I don't have the answer. I don't have the answer for them. All right, but again, we're here in the second quarter with 14 minutes and 53 seconds to go. San Francisco missed a field goal last time out there. Cousins gives it to the back. That's going to be Cam Akers, his first carry of the game. He picks up 2 yards on the play. Second and 8 coming up from the Minnesota 32-yard line. You say you rocked your Josh Gordon patch jersey everywhere today? Oh, I know you did. I know you did. I know you did. All right, Cousins. Play fake. Looking, throws that to Hawkinson. And Hawkinson gets the first down. I definitely chose the wrong player to put the money on today. For sure. I should have chose Hawkinson. I don't even think KJ Osborne has a target today, but he had a catch. All right, Cousins up under center. Receiver goes in motion. And they feed it to the back, and Akers is going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. All right, 2nd and 7. All right, come on. Target KJ Osborne for me. Cousins Throws that, gets it completed again to Hawkinson. That's going to be a first down. Oh man, Hawkinson, he's just racking them up right now. He is racking them up. 4 catches, 57 yards. Let's see, Lewis says, okay, Niners make them punt. He's seen enough. He has seen enough. Cousins throws that and completed again for a yard this time, though, to Hawkinson. 5 catches, 58 yards so far in this one. And you can see Cousins, he just snapped it and threw it. Like he's looking purely for this man. And look at that. Iowa may not produce points, but they sure as heck produce tight ends. That's for sure. I did not know that Noah Font went to Iowa. All right, 2nd and 8. Gonna feed it to Akers, and Akers shaking off a couple people. Takes it to about the 31-yard line. He's got 3 carries for 18 yards. Lewis says missed tackles, and so yes, I'm surprised by the amount of missed tackles that we're seeing from this San Francisco unit. All right, 1st and 10. Feeds it to the back again, and Akers is going to pick up about 6 yards. All right, so we got 2nd and 4 coming up. All right, 2nd and 4. Cousins up under center. Tosses it there to the back, and Akers, it's going to be about a yard shy of that first down marker. Oh, but there is a penalty. All right, so we got a penalty called here. Let's see what it is. Yep, holding on the offense. That's going to negate that last play, push them back. And they were doing so good, too, moving the ball. And it's going to be Josh Oliver they call it on. And again, with the Vikings up 7-0 here, they certainly would like to finish here and get another touchdown. But let's see if the 49ers can now use this penalty as a way to go ahead and try to take momentum away from the Vikings here. 2nd and 14. Quick pass, Jordan Addison. Addison throws it, and it's completed here. And, oh, man, look at him go all the way to the 7-yard line. That's Chandler there with their catch there. I had to wait a minute to see which running back was in the game there. So that's Chandler with that. So every running back is getting touches today, apparently. But what a play. And what a nice throw there by Jordan Addison to get him to the other side. All right, referees are discussing a penalty here, so let's see what they're talking about here. Lewis says, come on, even, he says, come on, even I saw that coming. All right, pass interference on KJ Osborne. KJ Osborne, I need you to get catches, not flags. Yeah, he is not happy about that call. Wow, that's the call? Oh, okay. Lewis says, let's go defense. Right, 2nd and 24. Cousins looking, throws it, and that is going to be completed there to KJ Osborne. His first catch of the day. Picks up 14 yards there. But we got 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 10. Making sure it's a clean catch. Yep, looks good to me. All right, Lewis says, let's go defense, 3rd down. O says, Addison already got you 12 points. Just like that, right? Meanwhile, Cousins feeling the pressure. Throws it short to the running back here. And, oh, man, look at that. That's going to be a 1st down, but he's still moving. He's still moving. Someone has to bring him down. And they do just that. All right, so I say bring in Cam Akers and let's let, not Cam Akers, dang it. Bring in Alexander Madison. Let's let him get this touchdown for me. I needed either him or Kittle to get a touchdown. Let's put in Alexander Madison in the backfield and let him score. Oh, we've got Hawkinson down right now. That's huge. That's huge because he's been such a weapon here for this Minnesota Vikings team. Oh, it says, were we thinking Kirk Cousins going to be? Right? Let's see. Lewis says, man, this defense is not what I'm used to seeing. And so I'm with you there. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. But we are in the 2nd quarter here. All right, so we're going to hit the commercial, it seems like. But yeah, Hawkinson's certainly a vital part here. He's already got 5 catches and 58 yards in this one. But yeah, TJ Hawkinson, such a crucial role. They need him out there offensively. But man, look at the Minnesota Vikings on the ground today. They have done a tremendous job being able to run the ball on the ground. But Lewis is in shock right now. He can't believe it. He said, 49ers, that's his money team right there. They always come through in the clutch. All right. Right, but again, we are still at the commercial here. But when we come back, it'll be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line for the Minnesota Vikings. So we will see if the Vikings will be able to punch it in there, or if San Francisco's defense will wake up here and get a stop. But we're going to see. I've seen a lot of missed tackles here from San Francisco. So if I'm the Minnesota Vikings right now, the way that offensive line is moving in the way that they're just more so how San Francisco is just not tackling, I'm running the ball. 1st and 2, I'll run it 3-4 times in a row if I got to. But the way that this defense has looked so far, yeah. And again, this drive, 9 plays, 68 yards. They give it to Alexander Madison, and Madison's going to get brought down there, actually going to maybe lose a yard on the play. 2nd and goal coming up. Lewis says, there you go, let's go. All right, so after losing a yard, now we're looking at 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. And again, if you're going to run the ball, I don't know why you do it out of the shotgun there. Just go ahead and put the big guys up front and run it. Right. Cousins up under center. Play fake. Looking, throws it. Oh, incomplete. He was targeting Jordan Addison on the play, but incomplete. Now we've got 3rd and goal coming up. Lewis says, there you go. Let's go. I see Hawkinson's back in the game here. It's a 3rd and goal. Gets the snap. Looking. Throws it. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. And they are going to bring out, it looks like, the field goal unit. Will they stay out there? Lewis says, good stop. He says that's exactly how we coach him up. Exactly how we coach him up. All right, now Lewis wants them to miss the field goal. 21-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. Kick is good. So the Vikings lead this one 10-0. Lewis says he'll take 3. He'll take it. I feel like the Vikings, they messed up on that drive on 1st down, trying to run the ball out of the shotgun formation. They should just went ahead, lined up heavy formation, and then run the ball rather than do it out of the shotgun and allow the San Francisco 49ers to get penetration in the backfield. Yeah, but again, we are at the commercial here with Minnesota leading 10-0. Again, the Minnesota Vikings right now currently, despite being 2-4 in the division, they're currently 2nd in the division, or I guess I can say tied for 2nd in the division with the Green Bay Packers. Again, 2nd quarter with 7 minutes and 33 seconds to go, and Minnesota leading this one 10-0. Let's see how many votes we've got so far here in the poll. And so we've got 31 votes in the poll. 68% believe the San Francisco 49ers will come back and win this game, while 32% believe that the Vikings will hold on and pull off this upset. Again, we are in the 2nd quarter, 7 minutes and 33 seconds to go, and Minnesota will be getting ready for the kickoff here shortly. All right, so getting ready for the kickoff. Kickoff on the way. Let's see if we get a return. No return by the 49ers. They'll take over from their own 25-yard line here. And right now in the 2nd quarter, their leading rusher is actually Brock Purdy. That's right. You heard me right. Brock Purdy is the San Francisco 49ers leading rusher today so far with 17 yards on the ground. All right, 1st and 10. 3 receivers, tight end, and a back. Throws the ball there to George Kittle. And Kittle fighting forward there. Ends up losing his helmet there. I thought I seen somebody grab the face mask there, but picked up 6 yards on the play. All right, 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun. Gives it to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey looking for a hole, but there's no hole there to be found. He picks up a yard on the play. I got to give the Minnesota Vikings credit so far for how they've been playing defense, especially against the run game so far in this one. All right, 3rd and 2. From their own 32. Calling for the ball. Somebody just got ran over for no reason. All right, but there's going to be a penalty here. Delay the game. That's going to back him up 5 yards. That's going to make life a lot more difficult right now for the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, they almost look like they're sleepwalking out there. All right, so after that penalty, now we're looking at 3rd and 7. Gets the snap, throws it, gets the completion, and guess who? Brandon Ayuk for 25 yards, taking it to the Minnesota 47-yard line. So just when it looks like, okay, maybe they might start slumping out there, he comes up with a big play. And of course, who else you can throw the ball to in that situation? And great job by Brock Purdy just looking Smith off enough to get that pass there. Lewis says, okay, Vikings can't allow points. Let's go defense. Purdy up under center. Got a fullback in the backfield. Gives it to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey goes out of bounds after picking up 3 yards on the carry. All right, so we got 2nd and 7. Vikings bring pressure, throws that one. Brandon Ayuk with the catch. It's going to be a yard shy of the first down marker. So again, 4 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here before the half. San Francisco facing 3rd and 1. Vikings have done a pretty good job defensively against the run here. Might be a good time for a little play action fake throw into the fullback probably. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1, Purdy up on the center. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion, and they feed it to Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey easily picks up the first down there on the carry. 3 yards on the play. Three minutes and 17 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Out of the shotgun from the 35-yard line of the Vikings. And they feed it to the running back again. Christian McCaffrey loses a yard in the play. Second down coming up. Again, 3 minutes to go here before halftime. So that was Elijah Mitchell on the carry. Two minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second. And Purdy on the move, throws it, gets the completion there. And that's going to be, let's see what they mark him down at. Are they going to mark him just shy of that first down marker? Lewis says, one more stop, let's go. All right, 3rd and 1. We've got 2-minute warning coming up, and they're going to take it exactly to that 2-minute warning there. So with 2 minutes to go here before the half, San Francisco still trying to find their first points of the game here, and the Minnesota Vikings leading this one 10-0. And they'll be faced with 3rd and 1 from the Vikings' 26-yard line. And again, we are at the commercial here. Well, at first I was confident Alexander Madison was going to get me those 12 carries, but now, I don't know, he's only got 5 so far. A little concerning. And again, we are still at the commercial. All right, so getting ready to return from the 2-minute warning here. All right, so we got 3rd and 1. And we got a timeout called here by San Francisco. Good 2-minute warning was not enough time. This is the first timeout coming right off a 2-minute warning. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 1. And they give it to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey picks up 8 yards there, taking it to the Minnesota 18-yard line. 9 carries for 29 yards in this one. Now they're in the red zone at the Minnesota 18-yard line. Again, 9 plays, 57 yards, 6 minutes and 8 seconds to go here on this current drive in terms of time of possession. From the shotgun, and Purdy throws it, and he gets the completion there, and that's actually the other tight end there. It took me a minute to even see the jersey number, but that's a first down for San Francisco. All right, so the Vikings are going to call a timeout. And now that we've got the Vikings calling timeouts, you're at the 6-yard line, you very well can hand the ball to Christian McCaffrey. All right, so the 11th play of this drive, with a minute and 8 seconds to go here before the half, 1st and goal. They give it to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey, oh, he's going to get brought down. I thought he was about to walk in there, but they got him there right before he can kick that final gear. Picked up 3 yards on the play. And of course, when you're this close to the red zone, you've got to look out everything Christian McCaffrey here, from him running it in to them throwing it to him possibly throwing it. He can do it all. All right, so here we go. Purdy up under center. Gives it to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey's going to get a touchdown here. San Francisco's first points of the game. Mr. Lewis says, geez, we knew who was getting the ball. We really did. We really did. And I needed to have in this game either George Kittle or either Alexander Madison get to the end zone. But of course, it goes to Christian McCaffrey, of course. He's got 11 carries for 35 yards. All right, extra point is good. So 10-17, I'm sorry, 10-7 is the score right now. Yeah, needless to say, Christian McCaffrey, he gets points. He gets points. Well, Lewis, we need to make sure that no more points get added here before the half. Both teams have done a good job of sustaining drives, just a matter of finishing the drive sometimes, but they are moving the ball pretty effectively for both teams. All right, so getting ready to return once again from the commercial here. The difference in this game so far is that San Francisco, their kicker did miss his field goal attempt earlier in the game. All right, no return here. Lewis says, need a better second half by the 49ers defense. And so, absolutely. All right, there's a shotgun here. Throws it, gets the completion. That's KJ Osborne. He's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. Every yard helps JB. 48 seconds. Lined up. Throws it, and it is going to be Hawkinson who gets the first down here. I mean, we got linemen just coming in, just barreling people out here. All right, so Minnesota's going to call a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. That's their third timeout. So, with 30 seconds remaining here, you just call your third timeout. You would ideally like to get in field goal range at the very least. Gonna have to work the sidelines though. Cannot continue to keep going over the middle. From their own 36, throws it short to Alexander Madison, and he picks up about 4 yards on the play. He gets up, and they spike the ball. 36 coming up, so a lot of time taking off that clock on that play. Yeah, Alexander Madison, I need you to be good. I need you to be real good on that second drive and on that second half. Third and 6. Cousins throws it, and oh, look at that completion. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Did you see that, Lewis? A 60-yard touchdown to Jordan Addison. Lewis is like, really? Wow. Addison said this was payback for the interception earlier. He said this time it's him taking the ball away. Now he missed the extra point, but man, 16-7, Lewis. I just can't believe San Francisco really let that happen. Just wow. All I can say is just wow. Like, I can't believe that just happened there. Like, San Francisco just had a blunder in the secondary and just gave up 6 points just like that. Just like that. Kickoff. No return here, so 7 seconds remaining. I expect San Francisco to come out here, run the ball, or either take a knee and take this one to halftime. Yep, so they take a knee. And man, San Francisco gets the football to start the second half, but man, Lewis, this is not going how we anticipated at all. At all. But San Francisco should just be in shock right now. I mean, that last touchdown, it hurts. You gave up 6 points on the play. That's the first thing they teach you in defense. Don't let nobody beat you deep there. Insane. But we are here at the commercial. I'm sorry, halftime. You look at this game. Jordan Addison, 4 catches, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns. Wow. Lewis says he gambled and lost it. Yeah, he gambled and lost all right. He'd be on the sideline if I was the coach. He would be on the sideline. Like just looking at this and what JB needs in the second half. I mean, all of these touchdowns, not one of them went to the guys that I could have used it for. But man, this has just been quite the game, you can say. But yes, what a gamble indeed. And again, shocker, Minnesota Vikings leading 16-7. And so, wow, just wow. So all I can say is just wow. That's what football's all about, though. We've seen quite a few upsets over the last couple of weeks in the NFL. Like looking at Brock Purdy for the 49ers, he's 11 of 13 for 122 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, has not been sacked either. Minnesota, Kirk Cousins, 15 of 20, 212 yards passing, two touchdowns, one interception. And again, that interception was the first pass of the game. Since then, he's been almost spotless with it. Lewis says if San Francisco steps up, their defense will be all right. But the problem, I think, Lewis, is that I feel like San Francisco's defense will step it up better, but San Francisco's offense will also counter that. And the Zoe says, let's go. He says, let's go. Black says, well, I picked the Niners during the ads, but that was before you saw the score. And so I understand that. I understand that. Yes, 16-7. Kirk finds pay dirt in the end zone. Again, that was a 60-yard completion of Jordan Addison right before the half, basically. You can't draw this up. Like, you can't write a better script than that. Again, Jordan Addison, 4 catches, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns. And yes, Jordan Addison is on my fantasy football team. And Izzo says, our offense stepping up and we have weapons. And so I need y'all to throw the ball to KJ Osborne just a little bit more. Like, and show him some love too. Let's see, Lewis says Niners will run the ball more. And so, yeah, you know the Niners will continue to run the ball. Absolutely. Absolutely. No matter how bad things get, they're going to continue to run that ball. But man, what a surprise for the first half. And so Minnesota's just got to hold on. You know, second half, they got to come out, continue to be aggressive. San Francisco will get the football first. They have shown the ability to move the ball in this game. They just got to sustain and finish drives. Let's see, Black says he's got me 25.5 points in ESPN. And so, oh, wow. I didn't even think about how many points he actually got because I know that I've won that matchup there. But, whew, oh, man, he did a number for my fantasy team today so far. Oh, man, he's got me 39.50 already here at the half. Wow. I like that. I like that. That's a decisive victory. I like that. Wow. And something tells me he may not be done. He may not be done. But that's insane. And Izzo says, good luck, Lewis. He says, good luck to him. And again, Lewis and myself took the under in this game. So we just want defense. Jay in the Bay. What's good with you? And Jay says, what's good, JB? And so, oh, man, you can't talk 49ers without talking Jay in the Bay. And so, oh, man, how have you been? And you say we got us a game. And so, yeah, we do. I mean, I'm surprised by the tackling by the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, Minnesota has been able to run on them, through them, around them out there. And I'm just really surprised considering, you know, the guys that's on that San Francisco 49ers defense, they're just not tackling good at all. And I mean at all. They got Cam Akers looking like the guy that the Rams thought he was going to be out there, him and Alexander Madison. So they definitely got to tighten that up there. And Chris McCaffrey, 35 yards rushing so far in the first half. We'll see how that looks in the second half there. But, man, like says Gibbs got you 27.6. And so, okay, bet. Lewis says thumbs up. Let's see, Black says A.J. Brown got you 29.7. And so, hey, A.J. Brown came through. He came through, got me 33.70. So he came through. Only people that disappointed me this week was Justin Herbert in fantasy football and Christian Watson. Those two kind of let me down. But, hey, my team's got almost 170 points here. And so we're going to win probably by 69, 70 points. So I'm happy. Jay says, yes, second week in a row we're struggling tackling. And so, oh, man, I didn't get the memo from last week. Oh, man. But we'll see what the second half has in store. We will see what the second half has in store for sure. But right now, it is the Minnesota Vikings that lead this one 16-7 in a game in which, hey, they're 2-4 in the season. They're trying to get their first home win of the season. Minnesota's 0-3 at home so far this year. So would it not be an interesting win if they came through and found a way? I mean, if you're San Francisco, you saw the Eagles get a W last night. You also saw Detroit get blowed out by the Ravens. I mean, shout out to the Ravens for that victory. So you want to keep pace with the Eagles right now if you are San Francisco, but you're going to have to step it up in the second half. We will see. We will see. Absolutely. Jay says that touchdown at the end of the half was awful. And so I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought they were deceiving me. I mean, literally, you just had the ball taken from you, but you can't let the guy get behind you. It's your first priority to protect, basically everything behind you. Don't if he makes the catch, you don't like it, but you live with it. But to let him get the catch and then the yak for the touchdown, my goodness. My goodness, that was insane. I could not believe what I saw there. Couldn't believe it. Because if you let Jordan Addison do that to you, what about when you play a guy like A.J. Brown or something like that, in a playoff game or something like that? You can't let that happen. Can't let that happen. And it's not like it was Justin Jefferson because it wasn't even Justin Jefferson. He's not playing. It was just Jordan Addison. Let's see, Jay says we got to play a near perfect second half. And so I want to see if the Vikings defense continue to do what they did in the first quarter against Christian McCaffrey and continue to contain him. If you're going to tell me that at the end of the game he's going to have 22, 23 carries and about 70-something, 80-something yards, I'll take that if I'm the opponent. I'll take that from Christian McCaffrey if that's all the damage that he's going to do. I feel like San Francisco at some point is going to have to let Brock Purdy do a little bit more. He's 11 of 13, 122 yards. Open it up. Open it up. Let's see what he can do. But man, this has been quite the performance. I am so proud of my fantasy team. I really am. Like we're putting in work. We're putting in work. But again, we are still here at halftime. We're still here at halftime. All right, so all right, let's see what is coming up on the agenda. All right, so looking ahead, the next live stream is going to be Thursday, and it's going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Buffalo Bills. And so that's right, Baker Mayfield and company, Tampa Bay, going against Buffalo, who's coming off an extremely disappointing loss for them. Black says this is the year Wisconsin's going to blow Ohio State out, and so I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see that happening at all. At all. At all. But yeah, we've got the Buccaneers and the Bills playing Thursday, so we'll be streaming that one. And then on Sunday, the Patriots will be playing the Miami Dolphins. So can the Patriots pull off another upset? It's asking a lot, I know. The Jets versus the Giants, that's another game as well. Should be an interesting one there. Jaguars versus the Steelers. Let's see, Black says sneaky game for Buffalo. Let's see, Lewis says Wisconsin. No. Lewis says that's a hard no. Yeah, Jaguars versus the Steelers on Sunday. Atlanta versus Tennessee. So you've got, obviously, we know Arthur Smith's admiration for the Tennessee Titans. He wants anything former Tennessee. He adores them. So I'm sure he's going to be doing a lot of scouting of their players and stuff like that for the upcoming offseason. But yeah, we'll have the Falcons and the Titans playing, which I believe Malik Willis will be starting that matchup. Next, the Houston Texans and the Carolina Panthers. So we'll get to see Bryce Young versus C.J. Stroud head to head there for the first time in their young NFL careers. That should be fun. Rams and Cowboys. Vikings and Packers. The battle for whoever cares to get second place in the division, I feel like. At 2-4, both of those teams are currently tied for second. Let's see, Lewis says Buffalo -8. All right, we've also got the Saints and the Colts playing each other. Rematch of that Super Bowl. They're both 3-4. Black says, please give us Malik Willis. You guys can take him. You guys can take him. All right, let's see. Eagles and Commanders. Last time, that was quite the game, the Eagles and the Commanders. That was quite the game last time. All right, the second half. About to get on the way here. Vikings about to kick things off. All right, no return here. All right, so now we're going to see San Francisco's offense, whatever adjustments that they made at halftime here, and can this Vikings defense continue to contain this offense? We're going to find that out here shortly. Like says, not on our team. You said, but on the other side of the field. All right, from the old 25-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun. Looking, feeling the pressure on the move. And he just decides to keep that one. Picked up a yard on the play. Second down coming up. Again, 39 votes in and 67% believe in the 49ers, 33% believe in the Vikings. Let's see, 2nd and 9 here. Out of the shotgun, Purdy throws it, gets the completion, and they're going to stop him a yard shy of the first down marker. Third down coming up, 3rd and 1 from the 34-yard line of the 49ers. Jay says, enjoy the second half. Good seeing you, buddy. And so, as always, good to see you as well. Again, Jay in the Bay, the man bringing all the 49ers content, everything 49ers regularly. So if you haven't checked him out, feel free to check him out and subscribe to him for some good 49er content. 3rd and 1. And they give it to Kittle on the end around, and Kittle picks up the first down here. Creative way to get the first. You say, any chance your alma mater upsets Georgia this weekend? Negative. That's a negative. You know what? I'm gonna give it probably about a 22% chance, 22% chance at best that can happen. But they're got to go out there and they're got to play like I think they did against, was it Tennessee? Was it that they played? They're got to play like they did I think against Tennessee, and Georgia's got to come out slow. So there's a path to it, but it's probably not going to happen. Right, from the own 36-yard line, tosses it Christian McCaffrey. And Christian McCaffrey brought down in the backfield. Gonna lose some yards on the play. Look at that. Wow. Second down coming up. So, yeah, I give it about a 21, 22% chance Florida pulls it off. It's not impossible. All right, so second and 13, and we have a timeout call here. San Francisco. Again, we're here in the third quarter with 12 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the third. Let's see, you say Utah on the upset against Oregon. And so, I I think Oregon wins that matchup. I think Oregon wins that matchup there. But Utah is going to make it very, very interesting indeed. So I can see that path there, but I'm going to say Oregon. I'm going to say Oregon wins this one. As long as it doesn't come down to a field goal attempt for Oregon. All right, second and 13 from his own 33-yard line. In the pocket. Purdy moving around. And, oh man, what a terrible throw that was. That was an absolutely terrible throw. Are they going to call that a turn? No, that's going to be incomplete. It's got to be incomplete. Purdy saying that's a pass attempt. What do you say, Lewis? Is it a turnover? What are we thinking? What are we wanting? All right, first of all, it looks like he might have been down to begin with. Yes, see, Black says, best defense Oregon has played all year. I think the backup quarterback for Utah is better than Rising. Really? Okay. Yeah, so was he down before that ball came out? Lewis says, what are the Niners doing? And so, yeah, who knows? Who knows? I'll tell you what, though, I did not anticipate them doing this. But the play is under review. Yeah, so right now, San Francisco, they're having some real problems. They're having some real problems right now. And so they say, wow. All right, so after that debacle there, let's see, Black says, do you think that the Lions were a flash in the pan? And so I'm not going to say that they were a flash in the pan. I just think that the Ravens, they were inspired last time. Meanwhile, Purdy throws it incomplete. And so with that incompletion, that's going to bring up fourth down. But no, I feel like they were just inspired. You say, or is it too early to throw the baby out of the bathwater? It's too early. It's too early. If they go out there and they play like that for another 2 weeks, then absolutely. Meanwhile, Lewis says, punt it and punt it deep. He says deep, like how he likes his deep dish pizza. He says deep. But no, I think they just had an off game. I feel like Detroit had an off game. And Lamar Jackson apparently has some extra added motivation that whoever's running the Twitter for Detroit before the game basically was like, if you want to beat the Ravens, force him to pass the ball. So he did exactly that, pass the ball. Meanwhile, Vikings will take over from the 21-yard line. Yeah, he was clearly down. Like, come on, guys, clearly down. But 16-7 is our score, guys, and that Vikings defense, it held up. It held up. All right, so now that the Vikings have the ball here, JB needs for KJ Osborne to probably get another like 22 yards receiving, and for Alexander Madison to get some carries, please. Let's see. Lewis says Minnesota time to run the ball more. Yes, run some of that clock off. Run it more. And again, third quarter with 11 minutes and 45 seconds to go. And this will be the first offensive possession for the Minnesota Vikings in the second half. 41 votes here. The 49ers still leading the poll. 66% believing in San Francisco. And again, still at the commercial. Black says, what round was the Patriots what round will the Patriots draft KJ Jefferson in? Round never. Round never. Because if we did draft him, honestly, knowing New England, well, he'd have to be an undrafted free agent, and we would convert him to a receiver, knowing us. We would convert him to a receiver and then let him go right after that. So he would have to join as an undrafted free agent. And this would be one time I would not be mad to make him not a quarterback. All right, play fake. Cousins looking. Cousins throwing it. And he gets it to KJ Osborne there for 18 yards on the play. He's got 3 catches for 35 yards. And all JB needs for KJ is about 5 more yards receiving the rest of the way. That's a big time play for the offense. And hey, they're continuing to be aggressive. They're continuing to be aggressive. Play fake again. Throws it. Gets it to Hawkinson. And Hawkinson's brought down immediately. Picked up 3 yards on the play. Don't just fake it to Madison. Hand it to Madison. Second and 6. Like says, change his position to tight end, and then Bill lets him go on the way out the building right after practice. Meanwhile, Madison with the carry. Oh man, tough play there. May have got back to the line of scrimmage or picked up a yard. Third down coming up. He's got 7 carries in this one for 35 yards. Third and 5. Cousins throws it, gets the completion of Jordan Addison. I mean, who's going to leave Addison by himself at this point? That's a first down. Lewis says, nice stop. And right now, these Minnesota Vikings, they're like, hey, we're here to move this ball. All right, first and 10. Play fake. And, Cousins gets sacked on the play. Probably should have handed the ball off. Second and 10 coming up. Oh, so he actually threw that ball, I guess. Well, Lewis, one defense came out to help us out today, Lewis, and we need to hope that their defense continues to hold strong because the other defense is looking like a liability right now. I wonder what kind of injuries that the 49ers had on defense for their defense to look this bad. Second and 10, play fake, steps up, throws it, gets the catch. Oh, there's going to be a penalty. Gonna be a penalty. And that was Paul, the intended receiver. They're going to decline that penalty because it's on the defense. So here in the third quarter, 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go. And so, man, Lewis, what is going on? So we got first and 10. Oh, almost threw it to the defense there. Almost threw it right to him. Intended for Cam Akers. Lewis says, can't allow a touchdown here. He says, just can't do it. Second and 10. Throws it. Oh, he was going for Jordan Addison there, but incomplete. Incomplete. Oh, but they're going to call a penalty here. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. All right, I'm waiting the referees to go ahead and signify the call. Black says, Lewis is betting the farm on every stream. Yeah, they called pass interference there. My man was holding his hand like he was walking into kindergarten or something. That's going to put it at the 1 yard line. And so JB begs you, if you're going to run the ball, put in Alexander Madison for this one. Do not leave it in Cam Akers. All right, we don't need to see the replay for so many times now. Can we get back to the game? All right, thank you. Oh, they're looking like they want to go ahead and allow Kirk Cousins. And Kirk Cousins, he's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. They tried. They tried. Excellent job there. I mean, just going over the top. He said, that's how you stop this play here. All right, so we got second and goal. Can he do it a couple more times? Oh, they couldn't even get the snap off. It's going to be a penalty. Black says, no, put in Akers. You think you started him? Well, no, I've got money on Madison getting to the end zone. Well, none of us are about to get it if Kirk Cousins keeps doing what he's doing here. Come on, second and go. Run a play like a real team here. Second and goal. Oh, I'm sorry. They moved him back here, so moving back 5 yards. Quick pass completed there to Addison, and Addison's gonna bring it back to about that 1 yard line or two, depending where they mark them at. All right, so third and goal. Lewis is like, man, this game right here, and so I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. That touchdown before halftime, that was a big one. That was a big one. Looking, throws that incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Wow. So fourth down coming up. I mean, you're already up 16-7. Might as well bring out the field goal unit. Lewis says, good stop. Thank you. He'll take 3. RC on aces. What's good with you? And he says, JB, yo, bro, is here. He said, I am here. He said, was watching and giving video commentary on my Aces victory parade, but now I'm here. Hey, I understand that. That's what's up. How is that for you? Meanwhile, the field goal is good. So Minnesota finds himself leading this one 19-7 here in the third quarter with 6 minutes and 59 seconds to go. You say, what the heck are your Vikings doing winning? And so this has been a mind-boggling type of game here. This is just one that it just has weird vibes all over it. Weird vibes all over it. So I feel you there. But all of that, and it came away with 3 points. So 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. RC said that hell freeze over. And so, well, not exactly, but it seems like it's heading that direction, though. I mean, we've got Kirk Cousins on a primetime game. No Justin Jefferson. He's 20 of 28 for 276 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception because it's Kirk. Of course, he's got to throw that 1 pick. But, man, Jordan Addison, 6 catches, 110 yards receiving, and 2 receiving touchdowns, and almost had a third. Let's see. RC said, JB, you think San Fran coming back, though? JB's going to say no. And JB's going to say no because JB also took the under in this game. And so if San Francisco comes back, then JB's in trouble. So JB's going to say no. JB's going to say no. Are they fully capable of it? Yes. All they need really is 2 touchdowns and to play better defense. But the way that defense is looking right now, no. No. Lewis says, RC San Francisco's not playing good. Braden says he came back and the Vikings are winning. I know, right? Yes, that is the case. Kickoff on the way. All right, no return. He'll take over from his own 25-yard line, and he finds the 49ers trailing 19-7 here in the third quarter with under 7 minutes left to go. And so RC said, what's the over? It's got to be in the 30s. If that was the case, I promise I would have went over there. I would have went over. But it's at 45. Did you say you meant 40s? And so, yeah, absolutely. All right, so 1st and 10. Shotgun here for the 49ers. Purdy, looking, throws it, gets the completion to C-Mac. C-Mac picks up the first down there, 12 yards on the play. Six minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Purdy throws it, gets the completion to Kittle. That's going to be a big game, but wait a minute. There is a penalty. There is a penalty, so let's hold up. Let's see what's going on. All right, this might just be on the defense here. Yeah, illegal contact there, defense. So that's going to, they're just going to decline that one. So that play's going to stand 28 yards right there for George Kittle. Lewis says, come on, Minnesota. He says, don't stop now. Lewis is out there singing, don't stop believing. All right, so 1st and 10 here for the 49ers. McCaffrey goes in motion. They throw it to him, gets the completion. And, oh my goodness, Christian McCaffrey is going to walk it in the end zone there. I don't think a soul touched them on that one. Wow. Touchdown, San Francisco. Lewis says, oh gosh, yeah, he scored way too quickly, way too easily. Wow. Wow. RC says grilled cheese sandwiches and tomato soup or beef Bailey soup. And so, I'm sorry, barley soup. I say tomato soup. Well, JB's not a fan of tomatoes that much, so I'll go with the beef barley soup. And the PAT attempt is good. So 19-14 is our score. How much room for error do we have now, Lewis? But yeah, and again, those yards go down as passing yards for Brock Purdy. Braden says, here comes the choke. Yes. RC says, San Francisco turning up. I mean, because, yeah. And so, oh boy, Lewis. Oh boy. I am wishing that I had taken the over now. Probably been a little bit more excited about what's to come. All right, so third quarter, 5 minutes, 54 seconds to go. Lewis says, well, missed field goal, missed extra point, and the Niners defense woken. And so, yeah, basically what we need is just a good solid 10 minutes of just no scoring, just going back and forth, just no scoring, time just running. Let's see, RC says, when you're coming back, Saturday or Sunday, JB, after this one. And so the next one will most likely be Thursday for Thursday night football between the Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. And then after Thursday will be Saturday. For Saturday will be college football, of course. So I'm not sure which college football game yet, but I will have that set up typically either Wednesday or Thursday. I'll have that set up. So yes, Thursday should be the next one. Saturday will be the next college football one. All right, so third quarter, 5 minutes, 54 seconds left to go. Kickoff on the way. And he will return it. And he gets tripped up at about the 14-yard line. And so, yeah, he would have been better off not returning that. But hey, sometimes you just got to learn the hard way. Let's see, RC says some 1940s muddy infused smash mouth football, JB. And so, yes. Meanwhile, there is a 49ers player that's currently down right now, and that is Flanagan Fowles that's actually down. So hopefully he's okay. But yes, we need the flip to script one. I'm sorry, I said the flip to script. The script to flip one more time and turn this back to a defensive game. Oh, wow. So Troy Aikman says that Kirk Cousins is a top 10 quarterback in his book. Show me his book. Show me his book. Let's see. RC says, just when you wouldn't dare think so, here comes an NFL shootout. And so, oh man, that's not what we need. That is not what we need. And let's see. Black says, did you hear about that baby that was born at the Colts Browns game yesterday? I did not. I did not. Now that is a tailgating party right there. It's a story right there, if ever I heard one. But man, that's insane. That's insane. I wonder how that all happened. Wow. And I wonder if they're going to name the baby after maybe one of the players or something like that, or I don't know. But hopefully for the baby's sake, hopefully not. But that's interesting. They had to be some diehard fans, like some just diehard fans. If you're that close and you're at an NFL stadium, wow. Gives it on the end around there to the receiver, and he picks up 5 yards on the play. That's Brandon Powell. They're doing everything within their power to prevent Alexander Madison from getting these carries. Let's see. Brady says Troy Aikman is drunk again. Brady says he can't let that go unnoticed. All right, 2nd and 5. Play fake. Throws that. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, JB is highly concerned. Alexander Madison is not going to get to those carries. Black says, I hear Watson delivered. Stop. Stop. RC says, or they can just name him Cleveland Brown if it's a boy. Or not. At 3rd and 5, Akers goes in motion. Kirk throws it. Gets the completion there to Brandon Powell. So Powell being featured heavily on this drive. mean, they are doing a tremendous job at avoiding the guys that JB wants them to get the ball to. They are doing a tremendous job at that. First and 10. Gives it to Akers, and Akers is going to maybe pick up a yard in the play. All right, so we got, let's see, 2nd and 8. Let's see what that says. It's a Family Guy joke, JB, and so I got that part. All right, completes the pass to the tight end, and Hawkinson picks up the first down. All right, so Minnesota here moving the ball. Throws it short there, and that's going to be Chandler with the reception this time. So they continue to mix up the backfield here. Yeah, JB should not have taken the over for carries for Alexander Madison. Should not have done it. That is not happening. And Hawkinson seems to be down again. He was down earlier in the game, but came back. Seems to be holding his foot. Ah, that's what happened. So, okay, so yeah, linebacker coming down. You hate when that happens. Nothing you can really do to protect yourself in that situation. And that's going to take us to the commercial. Due to the injured tight end there. Again, third quarter, 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. Vikings with the football, and they're up 19-14. All right, and again, still 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the third. Lewis says, Niners need a stop here. No more points. So Lewis says, this is where we draw the line. No more points in this one. And again, still the commercial here. All right, so Hawkinson's being assisted off the field. And you know, he's a huge part of what they've done so far here today. We've got movement here. At first and 15. Throws it and incomplete. Incomplete, just out of the range for Jordan Addison there. Second and 15 coming up. And Jordan Addison seems to be down right now. Or at least taking his time getting up. But Lewis says he wants to see nothing but pure defense the rest of the way. But yeah, Jordan Addison was hurt on the play, so hopefully nothing serious there, hopefully. Again, he's had 6 catches for 110 yards and 2 touchdowns tonight so far. And out and in comes Hawkinson here. All right, so again, just waiting to get back to the action here shortly. But again, 45 votes here so far. 64% believes that San Francisco will win this one. 36% holding out hope that the Vikings can find a way to win this one. All right, good to see Addison walking off there. All right, so again, third quarter, a minute 42 left to go. Second and 15 coming up. Brandon says, come on, 49ers. JB is like everything that JB is asking for right now. They are trying their best not to let it happen. All right, here we go. Second and 15. And Cousins looking. Cousins feeling the rush, throws it, and gets it to Hawkinson there, who picks up about 4 yards in the play. Third down coming up. All right, so third and 12. Cousins throws it, gets the completion there, but he's going to be well short of the first down marker. Fourth down coming up. Lewis says need a missed field goal. JB says bring out the punt team. All right, so Greg Joseph is going to come out here for a 54-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. The kick is good. So 22-14 is the score right now here in the third with 20 seconds remaining here. When we come back, it'll be San Francisco who'll get the football here. And right now, both these teams are moving the ball pretty decent, pretty good here. So we'll see if the 49ers, if they can add to, some points here and try to maybe even tie this up, or if the Vikings defense can hold firm. Lewis is like, okay, we need to clock the run. He's like, we need the clock to run, and I mean run it. Lewis says, gonna need a lot of flags thrown. Lewis said he got us covered here. He got us covered here. All right, since just 20 seconds before the end of the third, they'll go ahead and get ready to kick things off. All right, kickoff. Let's see if we get a return. And we will get a return. He's at the 10, 20, 25, 30. Pushed out at about the 32, 33-yard line. But yeah, Lewis says need a lot of penalties thrown here. There's a lot of things that JB needs to happen in the fourth quarter here to make JB's night. All right, so here we go. Purdy up under center. Play fake. Throws that short. Caught by the receiver. And, ooh, did he pick up the first down there? No, he picked up about 9 yards there. Almost picked up the first. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. And again, so far in this one, Brock Purdy, 16 of 19 for 214 yards and a touchdown today. Kirk Cousins, 26 of 35, 324 yards passing. That's right, 324 yards passing through 3 quarters, 2 touchdowns and an interception so far. Christian McCaffrey on the ground has 12 carries for 32 yards rushing and a touchdown. Also has a receiving touchdown as well. Alexander Madison, the leading rusher for the Minnesota Vikings, 7 carries for 35 yards. But Lewis says you're going to need a lot of penalties to make up for it in this one. But still a whole quarter to go, Lewis, an entire quarter to go. But San Francisco faces 2nd and 1 from the San Francisco 41-yard line when we get back to in the fourth quarter. Down by 8 points. Again, the Vikings lead this one 22-14. All right, so we got 2nd and 1 here for the 49ers. And Purdy throws it, and it's going to be completed there to George Kittle. And you got another first down. Picked up 18 yards on the play. Again, 4 catches, 62 yards so far today. And yeah, Lewis, one of those yellow hankies would have been real nice right there. First and 10, Purdy up under center. Feeds it to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's going to pick up 4 yards on the play. So we got 2nd and 6 coming up here from the Minnesota 37-yard line. And right now, Kittle on the sideline here. And Purdy throws it. Throws it away incomplete. Okay. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 6. So Lewis, this got to be it, right? All right, Kittle's back out there. 3rd and 6 for the 49ers. And Purdy feeling the pressure on the move, throws it. Ooh, is that a catch? Is it a catch or is it incomplete? Is it incomplete? We'll let Lewis decide. Referee says it's a catch. Lewis says it's not. Oh, come on. That's definitely not a catch now. Y'all got to bring that one back. Y'all got to bring that one back. That should have been a one-look quick overturn. All right, there you go. So they're going to call it incomplete, as it should be. 4th down here, 4th and 6. And they're going to bring out their field goal kicker. And I'm with Lewis here. Please miss this one. Kick is up, and it is good. It is good. So now JB's going to have to make decisions here. I can't get both of them to work. Only one will work. Yeah, I am highly nervous about it staying under at this point, Lewis. It does not look like it's going to go that way. Way too much time still left in the game. Let's see, what can happen to salvage JB's night? What is still salvageable? Lewis says, come on, he makes long field goals and misses the short ones. And so, I know, right? That's been the narrative today. That has been the narrative today. All right, let's see. So Alexander Madison is not looking like he's going to be getting carries, like, at all. So I can cross that off. Mm. Lewis says, welcome to my world, JB. And so, yes, I'm just like, oh, man, this is bad. Oh, boy. Yeah, so, okay, so Brock Purdy did come through for me there. That's good. What about here? Working on it. Okay, we can still do some good things. We can still do some good things. And again, just here at the commercial, all right, kickoff on the way. And he's going to return it again. All right, so the 10, 20, and gets brought down at about that 27-yard line. Okay. Now, if this coach does not bring out Alexander Madison, he's going to have to answer to me at this point. And I need a good 5 more receiving yards from KJ Osborne. Comes up on the center, play fake, throws it, and is completed there to Alexander Madison, in which JB only cares about rushing attempts right now. And we've got another injured player out there, this time for the San Francisco 49ers. And you can tell that this is just continuing to be more and more of a physical kind of game. But Greenlaw's already got 8 tackles so far in this one today. All right, so we're currently here at the commercial. All right, so JB decides he's going to go ahead and let's go for it. Oh wow, somebody actually picked up Nelson Aguilar. Have we reached that point? Wow. All right, so from their own 27-yard line, Minnesota Vikings here out of the shotgun. Cousins throws it, gets the completion there. How many yards are I going to credit him with? I need him to get. All right, so he's got to 4. That puts him at 39. But then I need 39 and a half. All right, 3rd and 7. See if they can get this first down here. Cousins looking, throws it, and that's going to be, looks like a completion. Yeah, that's going to be a completion. 11 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Now looking at the replay, let's make sure he secured the catch, and that's exactly what he did. So Powell coming in and stepping up. And the Vikings are having to rely on that depth chart at receiver right now. But that's not stopping Kirk Cousins from slinging that ball around. Throws it, gets the completion again. Once again to Powell, okay. So Brandon Powell he's becoming Superman out there right now. And I'm just looking at KJ Osborne like you better get at least one more catch for at least 3 yards or something. All right, so we got 1st and 10. They give it to the back, and Madison gets a carry. Okay. Madison picks up 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 coming up. Want to do JB a favor, run it again. Throws it and gets the completion out of Hawkinson. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Let's see, Lewis says need a punt, JB. There's many things that we need right now, Lewis. Many things. All right, 3rd and 4. And Cousins throws one up there, and oh, he dropped that. KJ Osborne dropped that. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. And that time they needed him to make a play, and he was unable to make a play. All this coach can do is just shake his head here. That will bring out the punt unit. And so remember, there are punters in this game, Lewis. There are punters in this game. And so O says, can Vikings get it done? That's the question. That is the question. It's the question that everybody wants to know right now. Can they get it done? But with 9 minutes and 14 seconds, let's see. Let's see what it says. Well, that'll take some time off the clock. This is very intense for different reasons right now, Lewis. Absolutely, for different reasons. This is extremely intense here. All right, so we got 1st and 10 out of the shotgun here for the 49ers. Purdy throws, gets the completion here to Christian McCaffrey. 2nd down coming up. And when in doubt, this team continues to look for Christian McCaffrey, whether it's through the air, whether it's on the ground. They continue to look for him. But you're right, though, Lewis. I feel like this will continue to move the clock. And Purdy throws that, gets it completed there to George Kittle. That's going to be 16 yards on the play. All right, out of the shotgun. Hands it to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey, look at that. He almost picked the 1st down there. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds at. 7 minutes and 54 seconds to go. Lewis says he'll go out there on the edge and make the tackle. And so excellent job out front by the offensive line. They feed it to him again. And let's see, did he get it? Nope. 3rd down coming up, so 3rd and 1. And again, they want to hurry up here. And so Purdy with the quarterback keeper, did he get it? Did he get it? That would be impressive by the defense if they were somehow able to keep him from getting that. And that's exactly what they say. All right, so 4th down. Purdy was not able to get the 1st. All right, so 4th and 1. And this time they do get it on the quarterback keeper here. Big 1st down. All right, 6 minutes to go here in the 4th. And man, does this game, I can feel the intensity from here from this game. This is very intense. All right, 1st and 10. Purdy looking at the road. Purdy throws it, and he threw an interception. He threw an interception. Wow. Picked off. Wow. How about that, Lewis? Lewis says, let's go. He says, let's go. Wow. Everybody's just stunned. They're shocked right now. They can't believe it. Purdy just threw an interception. Lewis says, let's go. He'll drink to that. All right, they're checking the replay. All right, he made that. Come on, we got to check all the replays. Thank you. And they give it to Akers. Yeah, Akers ain't going nowhere. He ain't going. That's not even the right running back. He didn't get the right running back in there. Braden says, no. He's like, how can this be? Lewis says, time to run out the clock and protect the ball. He says, protect the ball at all costs. Cousins throwing it. Cousins. All right, that's going to be incomplete, but there is a penalty here. They called a penalty on him there. But you see Jordan Addison back in the game. Come on, Kevin. Just at least give it to KJ Osborne. You won't hand the ball off to Alexander Madison. At least let KJ get one more catch for about 3-4 yards. We ain't asking for much. Play fake. Throws it. Gets the completion. All right, thank you. I can check that one off. KJ Osborne made me sweat for that one. All right, 4 minutes left to go here in the fourth. And they hand it to the back. Who's going to get the first down here? Okay. And with every first down, Lewis, more and more time off the clock. Lewis says, oh, man, this is intense. This is intense. This is intense. Minnesota's doing everything wrong. They got the wrong running back in the game right now. They're just really trying to irk JB right now. Play fake. Throws it. Gets the completion there, but that's going to be about a yard. Oh, man, we got another 49er down right now. This time it is Fred Warner. Oh man, yeah, you're right. Now, this is an intense game here. I mean, we got guys getting hurt left and right. It's no wonder the tackling is bad right now because everybody's hurt. Basically, the 49ers. This is vintage 49ers injury type of thing. All right, so injury timeout there, San Francisco. But yeah, this is it. With 49 votes in, and so 59% believe in the 49ers, 41% believe in the Minnesota Vikings. We're starting to see the Vikings get a little bit more love here, with 3 minutes left to go. People are starting to actually see the end of the road. And it's like, you know what? Maybe they can do it. Maybe they can do it. So disappointed with Alexander Madison. Missy Lewis said you had the first Viking vote, and so that is true. You did start it. You did start it. You did start it. But yeah, this game extremely intense right now. Is anybody still in their own fantasy league like close to winning or maybe even losing, and you need one more thing to happen before the end of the game that's still realistically possible? But I do need about four more pass attempts from Mr. Brock Purdy today. I do need that. Cousins throws it, gets the completion, and he gets that to Josh Oliver. Just out of spite. Just to spite JB. That's what he did that for. Dang it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. And he threw the ball. Somehow he got that ball out of there. I thought he was sacked. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened. I thought he was sacked, honestly. But there is a flag on the play. JB tripping. I thought he was sacked. Ooh. Defensive holding decline there. Okay. So right now, these 49ers, they can't get off the field. They can't get off the field. Lewis is saying, come on, guys, let's go ahead and do the right thing here. I don't know how they did not sack him. Kirk Cousins is putting on a clinic today. Shout out to Kirk Cousins. Shout out to Kirk Cousins. And they toss the ball here to Akers. This is going to really tick me off here. I was not fond of him being traded there. This is hurting my guy, Alexander Madison. This is not what he deserves. All right, so this is it, Lewis. This is it. This is what we lift all the weights for, right? This is it. Old says, my Dukes might be happy if the Vikings win this. Can you imagine that, old? Vikings with the W. Our Patriots got the W. We're talking about a happy week. A happy week. So here we go. 2nd and 14 here. Addison goes in motion. And they're going to hand it to, once again, Cam Akers. He's got 9 carries, 27 yards. I can't trust the backfield for Minnesota moving forward. Just can't do it. Can't do it, won't do it. Well, we're at the 2-minute warning now. So 2-minute warning, 3rd and 10 coming up. Oh, it says, and most importantly, Bills lost. Brandon says it's been a terrible week. SC Black says, boy, Joe Buck is going to hype up Cousins if he doesn't do anything else. And so, man, you already know. Lewis says, not the Jinx Cousins, but it is prime time. And so Lewis has to do it. Now, Lewis, you're going to be feeling mighty sick if he goes out there and throws a pick six. How will you respond to that if he throws a pick six? If he does, it's on you. I want you to know it's on you. All right, but now's the time, if you haven't voted already, to go ahead and put your vote in. We've got 51 votes right now. So JB will be closing the poll soon, because pretty soon we'll get our answer in terms of who will win and who will lose. So if you haven't voted, go ahead and cast your vote now and let us know who you got winning this from 49ers or the Vikings. See, Lewis says Texas up 11-3. Okay. No, y'all can't be doing that to Kirk. Let's see, Lewis says, oh, you didn't think about that, did you? You did not think about it. All right, I see one more vote coming in here. Again, 58% still say the 49ers. 49ers right now, their defense does not look very 49er-ish. But that being said, though, it is 3rd and 10. So for them, if they get a stop here, that's big. And so, Jacob, my guy, what's good with you? What's good with you? Black says Astros are getting whipped or whooped. But Jacob, how have you been? How have you been? All right, so we got a big 3rd down coming up. So will they opt to just run it? Will they look to pass, try to get the first? Let's see if these Vikings are going to do, because if they get a 1st down here, you put the 49ers in quite a spot. And they run the ball. All right, he's going to pick up about 3-4 yards in the play. Okay. SC Jenkins says, I'm good, man. I made varsity for basketball. I couldn't be better. How about you? And so, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Out here hooping. Probably averaging about a good 17 to 25 points a game, probably 12 assists, light work. But hey, that's what's up. What's your team record? Let's see. We're in October. So has the regular season started yet for you guys? All right, so it looks like the poll question, should he make this, will remain up there a little bit longer. All right, so here we go, 50-yard field goal attempt. See if he can convert this. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. No good. He missed it, Lewis. He missed it. So how about that? Now it's going to come down to the Vikings defense. And that Viking fan said, I knew it was too good to be true. And so Black says, oh my gosh. Jacob says, but early November. And so, okay, bet. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Have no doubt you'll bring your team a state championship. Braden says, yes. It's going to come down to this Vikings defense versus this 49ers offense here. All right, let's see. Purdy throws it incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. So now it's going to be up to Brock Purdy. In which JB can certainly use a couple more pass attempts from him. Yeah, I need 3 more pass attempts from him. 2nd and 10. Purdy throws it and picks up 9 yards on the play with that completion. 3rd down coming up. A minute left to go here. And Purdy throws it, gets another completion. Okay, to the 40. All right, Lewis, we're going to need the defense here. Purdy's going to hurry up, and he will spike it. So that spike right there, that just cashed in some more for JB. JB's happy about that. It's been a long day, but happy about that. Okay. Oh man, extremely intense. Let's see. Black says Purdy got blasted. I haven't seen it yet. Jacob says, I'm a clock out. Got an early morning tomorrow. Peace out. Appreciate you coming through. Take care. Meanwhile, Purdy throws it in. Oh, that's going to be the one that ends it all. And so, wow. Minnesota actually pulled it off. 22-17 right now. You can see players getting in each other's face right now. It was just that kind of game. But man, what a Monday night football game. Lewis says picked. Black says picked. JD's glad that he picked some of the picks that he picks. Some of those he can do without. But man, this is all great. Great stuff. Absolutely. Wow, what an interception. Lewis says he advances to 26-5. Lewis, it was close, man. It was close, man. It was close. Braden says no. He has to watch his team fall to 3rd place for sure in the division right now. Oh no. All right, so they're going to take a knee, and this one is going to be a wrap, guys. Braden says, good night, JB. Black says, is that 3 straight for the Vikings? Is that 3 straight for the Minnesota Vikings? In all reality, is that? Wow. They did start off like 0-4. I totally didn't even realize that. Appreciate that for you bringing it up. So I believe that would be 3 straight for the Minnesota Vikings now. Okay. Oh, it says, and I'll say it again, Purdy is a system quarterback. And so, oh man, I know Shannon's going to be saying that too. So let me brace myself. But hey, appreciate you guys for coming through. It's been real. It's been great. You guys are a real one here. Hopefully, looking forward to